Hey there, it's that time of the week.
It's an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, there's another 2K League draft in the books.
That's right, and for these draftees, their lives have changed overnight. It is now their job to play NBA 2K.
And what an amazing job it is. If you can get it, it's definitely very hard. So here's a look at the new faces and talent joining the league in its 4th season. The 2021 NBA 2K League draft pool consisted of 265 players, and only 63 heard their names called on draft day.
It was exciting from the start. Even before the first pick was made, 2 major trades took place.
I was getting ready for the #1 pick, but we got trade alerts already coming in. Rumors have been flying these last couple days.
Lakers Gaming sent their 7th overall pick from last year, Sav, to the Heat in exchange for the 7th overall pick this year. Plus, Pistons GT acquired Radiant from 76ers GC in exchange for the 4th overall pick in the draft.
With the first overall pick, former Laker and 7-time NBA champion Robert Horry made the expected news official.
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I'm very familiar with C.J. McCollum's college days, playing ball at mid-major Lehigh University. He said, we had solid players, but we also had guys who'd become doctors, lawyers, working on Wall Street. I liked it that way because I worked my way up. When you come from a small school, you appreciate it that much more. Kevin?
He's certainly come a long way, D.A. Thanks. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Norman Powell is out there with Conley. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Anthony. And it's George in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, Gordon out there with Gallinari. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Now George. Over in the corner, Conley. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. Conley, the pass to George. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Powell against McCollum. Gallinari with the rebound. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Gordon finds Williams. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Conley. And the pass to George. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he does a lot of work on the perimeter, but don't let Paul George fool you. He can finish inside.
Powell against Williams. Pass to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Vucevic. Misses the three.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Powell against McCollum. Williams with the steal. Powell against McCollum. And good that time.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Portland shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Gordon. Rebounded by Anthony.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Outside George. Good on the shot.
His range goes out a lot further, but didn't need to on that possession.
The Nuggets trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes it to Williams. Over Anthony. Williams' shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Powell. That one off the back iron and out.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
The first one falls. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think at this point you already know what you got, Kevin, and so what you want to do, I want to be the best at what it is that I can do, and that's where I think coaching staffs are focused right now.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
Now, here's Whiteside. 9 points last game out. And here's Conley outside. Gallinari with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gordon kicks to McCollum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Fast break, here come the Trailblazers. A nice shot by George.
And right now, the torture chamber that Paul George has put the defense in is paying off for his team.
Gallinari outside. Vucevic up top. The pass to McCollum from deep. That shot missing. And it's Portland the other way. Outside, George. Powell finds George. And here's Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Here's George following the score by Aaron Gordon. Now, here's George. Gordon with the defensive effort. Over in the corner, Williams sinks the three-pointer.
The defense cannot leave a potent scorer like Lou Williams that open.
Conley surveying the D. George trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 5.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And again, it's Denver.
He is a lethal all-around scorer. You have to love the versatility of McCollum's offensive game.
George passes to Carmelo. George against Gordon. Fires the 3. And Paul George with the 3. 10 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. A different look for Denver. Patterson, he's checked in for Gallinari. And it's done in for Williams. And then for the Trailblazers, Taj Gibson's checked in for Whiteside. And it's Dragic in for Mike Conley. Portland on defense. Down low. Here's Vucevic. To the middle. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for Denver. Bounce pass, Dragic. Anthony dishes to George. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's done, penetrating. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Shot's good by Gibson.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Dunn passes to Patterson. With some arc, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Gordon. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Dragic finds Anthony. George with the ball. And another 3 for Portland.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Powell against McCollum. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Now, CJ saying, not so fast. I'm not letting you get away from us tonight. There's the return payback 3.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Silva's checked in, and it's Ennis in for Gordon. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Norman Powell. McCollum kicks to Ennis. Back to McCollum from outside the arc. It's hauled in by George.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. And here's Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Back to Dragic. There's the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. The 3 from McCollum. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts. Dragic gets the bucket.
Yeah, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
Now here's McCollum. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Here's Gibson following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Gibson passes to Dragic. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Dunn. How last month turned out for him, averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Done with it. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. He kicks to Patterson. Ennis in the corner.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Outside Dragic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Let's take a brief moment to look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the league's feistiest defensive teams. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And it's no accident to see them at that top spot, guys. I mean, great awareness and anticipation. They apply a ton of pressure defensively.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Cheatham's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Ennis with the ball for Denver. Done outside. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Dragic against Dunn. Dragic the pass to Vanderbilt. Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Silva. Back to Dunn. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Dunn's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just grown man work from Dunn inside. His incredible athleticism really helping get him these types of shots.
Here's George. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Trail Blazers' performance, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
The Nuggets trail. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Dragic is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position.
And the big man, Taj Gibson, a tough, defensive-minded veteran.
Such a huge part, the foundation really, of those teams in Chicago when he was playing alongside Joakim Noah. He's one of those glue guys who's willing to take on any assignment.
Ennis taking his time here. Trailblazers leading by 4. All going up court. George trying to break free. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Michael Conley. He's checked in for Portland. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. To the paint. And he jams it with authority.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Ennis. He's guarded by Dragic. Patterson sinks the triple. Patterson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Vanderbilt the pass to Dragic. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for Denver. Williams comes in for Dunn. Whiteside's checked in for Portland. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The Nuggets trail by 3. Williams scanning the floor. Over Conley. Williams can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now Conley. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Utah. Portland moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Portland again missing.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Williams kicks to Gallinari. Williams passes to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Over Dragic. That shot is off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Caldwell Pope against Williams. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. Portland again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Patterson finishing it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Bucket is good. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Watch out below. Gallinari gets up there. You don't see that much from him, but like to see it when you do.
Passes to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Nice D from Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Denver. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's Cheatham, and he comes up with the deuce. Cheatham's got his first basket of the night. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Caldwell Pope.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Whiteside. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Williams can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Nuggets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Williams passes to Vucevic. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Portland leading. Outside Conley. Whiteside trying to break free. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 7 points.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Outside Gordon. Williams inside the line. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Denver. Conley with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. McCollum passes to Williams. The pass to Gallinari. Gordon outside. Denver gets it back. Conley against Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum trying to get open, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gordon. Conley against Williams. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Melo powering his way through the defense down there. He's used to that kind of contact throughout his career.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the first one at the line is good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Vucevic with it. 35 points for him last game against Detroit.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Trailblazers leading by 3. Conley, the pass to Whiteside. And they call an illegal screen here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Pass to Williams. Inside, and Gallinari kicks to Vucevic, and here's McCollum for 3, and again Denver with the triple.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Pass to Anthony. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
A shot by Williams, no good.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Gallinari against Conley. Anthony down low. He had 10 points in the win against Utah. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. And it's Conley with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They host the Spurs after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Powell against Gallinari. Pass to George. Over Williams. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Drills it from outside. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for Denver.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel from when to pull the trigger.
From deep, George. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 7 rebounds in the game. The Nuggets on offense. stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 3. That's a 2 from Powell. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
There's the pass to Gordon. It's McCollum on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McCollum's got 22.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
A different look for Denver. Silva's checked in, and it's done in for Lou Williams. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Gibson's checked in. Conley dishes to Carmelo. Trying to get open is Gibson. Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anthony.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Dunn looking over the floor. Back to McCollum from past the arc. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Dunn. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Gordon goes in, and the shot goes in. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Anthony. Vucevic with the rebound. And it's the Nuggets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Shot on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. McCollum's got 24 points.
Now McCollum a blur that time in transition. A quick-footed guard who runs the floor like a gazelle. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. He hits both from the stripe. The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's McCollum. 24 points for him. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Great D that time from Gibson. George, no good. And McCollum with the slam.
CJ operating like a surgeon out there tonight.
George looking over the floor. Count the basket. George has got 17.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
CJ McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Denver. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all, and he looks to be planning for more. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous start for C.J. McCollum. He ended up with 26 points. And you look at the contributions Vucevic has made over the past few seasons. Hey, big man, do you have him as a top 5 center?
Let me see. Top 5 guys would be Embiid, Jokic, Drummond, Towns, Ayton. Vucevic is borderline, but I'd say he's in the conversation, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari is out there with Vucevic. Then it's Williams. Then there's McCollum, and it's Gordon in at the 3. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Denver. They lead by 4. Gordon the pass to Vucevic. Basket counts. Vucevic has got the first field goal of the second half for the Nuggets.
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Outside, George. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Think back to when Paul George entered the league in the 2010-11 season for the Indiana Pacers, a skinny kid. Not so much anymore.
McCollum kicks to Vucevic. Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And it's Portland with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Knocked loose. Gallinari with the steal. Outside Gordon. Back to Williams. Powell with the steal. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. A reverse. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gallinari's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McCollum. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. The feed to Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Vucevic.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Off target with the open look.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's Gordon missing. Portland trailing here for the lead. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And it's McCollum off the drive. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Anthony.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The score now all even. Anthony's got 8 points.
And Melo operating in the mid-range, he does such a great job of finding open areas out there where he knows he can dominate.
Gordon against George. McCollum dishes to Gallinari. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 8 points for him.
He's showing some nice body control, outstanding at keeping his composure and continuing to play at his speed is Gallinari.
Now Whiteside. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Nobody near Williams. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Pass to George. Fires from deep. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 22.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he gets it to go.
Well, even when you get physical with Lou Williams, he'll use that against you. Keeps his balance that time.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Nuggets leading by 4. McCollum outside.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Passes it to Conley. Back to George. It's hauled in by Gordon. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Gordon. McCollum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets. Trailblazers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Now a timeout called by Portland. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Denver making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Goran Dragic is checked in for Mike Conley. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now here's Ennis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Free throw good. McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 9. Now the pass to Whiteside. It's Dragic with the drive. Plays it up off the glass. Dragic has got his third basket of the night.
And Dragic, sometimes you can see it in his eyes. Once the gap is there, he's going to find it. Terrific finish.
Gallinari down low, covered by Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Anthony.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick, going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
First one falls for him.
You know, the Gallinari nickname, Gallo, did you know that's Italian for rooster? Look it up. It's fact.
Donnie's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Taj Gibson's checked in for Whiteside. Gallinari hits them both.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Gordon against George. Clock at 4, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game. Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for Denver. Powell for 3, and again it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And really the defense not organized on that inbounds play, and boy do they pay the price with the triple.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Dunn. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Dunn's got 6.
Love it whenever Dunn is working the screen and roll. So crafty and creative in these sets.
Dragic kicks to Anthony. George against Patterson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Patrick Patterson.
And the versatility of Paul George's game. Elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
Throw good, Paul George.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Silva's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Dunn passes to Vucevic. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Outside, George. Powell, the pass to Dragic. Now Anthony. Patterson defending. Shot clock at 5. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's George. 24 points for him.
So a moment now to see the story on Goran Dragic. He's been in good form here the last few weeks. He's around 18 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Real good, Paul George. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Dunn passes to Patterson. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Patterson. Vucevic trying to get open. Patterson can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Dragic kicks to Powell. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Passes it to Vucevic. No good, shot missing. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Powell with it, now guarded by Dunn. And George gets it to go.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Nuggets.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. The 4th spot held by Paul George.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
We've seen a lot of 3 men be great scorers over the past couple years, but these guys fit right in the category of being some of the best passers. Almost point guard-like skills. Crisp ball movement is never an issue with any of them on the floor.
5 to shoot. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's George. And he has 28 points for the game. No coverage that time. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Dragic always scattering around, but that time got his feet up underneath him and knocks down the long ranger.
Now here's Ennis. Defense is right there. There's the dish to Dunn. It's Patterson atop the key. Back to Dunn. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dunn's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dragic kicks to George. The 11-footer pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. 10 points for him.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
High post Vucevic. Again, the Nuggets score.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Dragic looking for an opening. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Not this time. The Nuggets leading by 3. Down low. Here's Vucevic. And it's Portland with the rebound. Powell's got his 6th rebound on the night. George double teamed. Gibson passes to George. Outside Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
About Melo getting up there at 6'8", rising up and getting to the rim for the throwdown.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Here's Dunn. Softly drops in the floater. Dunn's got 6 here in this quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside Gibson, and there's the pass to Dragic. And it's Anthony at the elbow. Dishes it to Gibson. Yep, that one goes. Gibson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Gibson fighting through the contact and not taking no for an answer. Love that concentration.
Dragic against Dunn. Pass to Vucevic. Off target at the rim. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets lead by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Coach Mike Malone.
We have to make a stand defensively, fellas, okay? We're not going to be able to outscore them the whole night. We got to get defense into the game.
Well, Mike Malone, a defense-first coach, certainly pleading for more of an effort on the defensive end.
And, Kevin, it just hasn't been here tonight. Coach doesn't sound happy at all.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the floor for Portland, they've got Whiteside. Anthony is out there with Paul George. Then it's Conley, and it's Dragic in at the 2 spot. And they take the lead. 16 points for Conley.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot, part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Williams kicks to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Portland. Outside, George. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Phoenix Suns.
Take a break. And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer.
Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. Both shots good from the stripe. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. McCollum outside. Pass to Vucevic. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Dragic the pass to Carmelo. George against Gordon. Here's Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Gordon. Passes it to Williams. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with the shot.
To the inside. Dragic gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
McCollum against Dragic. The pass to Vucevic. They double team McCollum. Gallinari wide open. No good on the 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Conley gets the bucket.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
They double team McCollum. Here's Gallinari. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Williams against Conley. With the floater. Tips it up. Conley on the follow. Conley's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williams finds McCollum, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Gordon. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism Gordon has poses so many problems for defenders, especially when he's looking to score from there.
First free throw is good.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
And he can't hit the second. Portland leading by 5. Outside Dragic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Left side George.
Oh man, fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena. Paul George dunk contest, maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Gallinari surveying the D. And Vucevic throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Anthony.
we're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And he makes the first but misses the second. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. McCollum dishes to Gallinari. Good. Gallinari's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, Whiteside not really a playmaker, but that time makes a great read.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Kicks it to Gordon. Pass to McCollum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A testament to the savvy of McCollum. The defender bites on his subtle move, then is left with no choice but to foul him.
Free throw good, McCollum.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
That one is no good. Trailblazers leading by 5. Dragic kicks to Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Dragic against Gallinari. Dragic the pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. That shot misses. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Conley with it. Outside for George. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets trail by 3. Right side, Williams.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, whether Lou Williams is starting or more than likely coming off the bench, he's such a high-quality role player, someone that can heat up in a hurry and make the difference on those nights during a regular season where you could tally up 6 or 7 more wins. Lou's going to get those for you.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. For Portland, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Pass to Whiteside. Gordon against George. And the shot goes in. George has got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Passes to Gallinari to tie it up, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a 2-possession game now.
Down low. And Gallinari throws it down.
And right now, Gallo just on fire. Love the amount of attempts he's getting.
Inside. And it's Conley that time on the assist by George. George has got 6 assists in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Anthony. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Melo showing some muscle. Impressive right there with that physical finish.
Outside, Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from George. Trailblazers leading by 4. Conley left side. And that one's good, George. And that's 36 points for George.
Now, Paul George right now invested fully in this game and on both ends of the floor. Relentless on offense thus far.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
The pass to George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Williams. Goran Dragic is checked in for the Trailblazers. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
A smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, when Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout, He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Well, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Outside, George. Here's Anthony. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nuggets trail by 6. McCollum kicks to Dunn. Pass to Gallinari. Anthony on the double team. Back to Dunn. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. George double teamed. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. Portland again missing. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. But they recover it. Feeds to Gallinari. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Dragic left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Anthony, the pass to Dragic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony kicks to George. He feeds it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. The Nuggets trail by 6. They double team McCollum. Here's Vucevic. Another shot, and it's Gallinari laying it in. Gallinari's got 18 points just in the second half.
Big time shot from Gallinari. This is why he's one of the leaders of the team.
Blindside, this is to Dragic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Here's McCollum. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And here we go. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, his mind is always in the attack mode. Every time he gets a chance to run in transition, that's where he makes his best choices.
McCollum kicks to Gordon. And the 3 off target. Portland leading by 8. Outside Dragic. They double it with Vucevic. Dragic finds Whiteside. Outside George. Dragic against Dunn. Dragic against the bucket. Dragic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul George.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And so McCollum nails both of them. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
.11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Trains it from downtown.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in games.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth. And here are the Trailblazers now. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. PG, you guys look confident out there, and especially yourself. How were you so effective offensively?
I just kept moving. You know, within our offense, you know, the key is to move. You know, my teammates do a great job of setting screens and getting me open. You know, I just got to stay within offense.
Well, it was great flow tonight, and it led to a good win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, all yours.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.